Welcome back. We are going to solve another Java 8 coding interview question. We need to write a Java stream pipeline that returns the average salary of the staff in a list of staff objects. So here we have two keywords. One is average, another is list of object. We need to find the average of a salary. Let's jump into solution. This solution is bit different whatever problem we have solved earlier. In our earlier problems we need to use filter, for each, but here there are very different type of operations we are using. So as you could see, our first step always is the same. We need to use stream. Stream is a Java 8 operation which comes under stream API. So we are calling our stream method. Once we have created a stream, we are calling MapToDouble. I'll explain this in a bit. Don't confuse here with the term map. Map doesn't specify hash map collection. Here map is only specific to mapping the object to double, mapping the object value to double. Why we have double? Just guess it. Just guess why we are using double, why we are not using integer. Okay, I'll tell you why. As you can see, we need to calculate the average salary. So as we know, salary is an integer number where the average number can be a float number. It can be in decimal. So either we can use float or we can use double. For an example, have you ever heard of anyone age like 45 decimal 10? No, but we do have heard salary like amount debit in $1,500 .65. So decimal plays a role in money, whereas like age, mobile number, personal identity number, passport, they all can be integer or long. I think that's all for an explanation that why we are using here MapToDouble, where staff is our class and double colon is method reference, and we are getting get salary. Dot average is an inbuilt method where we are using this method to calculate the average of the salary. Now we are using orElse double.nan. What is nan? Hope you could see that nan is not a number. So orElse method is used to return double.nan if the average cannot be calculated. So we are using see, this is how we are writing an else statement in a stream. We are calculating an average, and suppose sometimes there is no average, like for example 0 divided by 0 is nothing, correct? So in that case it has to return something. So in Java nan is quite common, that's why we are returning. If nan is written anywhere, even in JavaScript also, if you go to Google console and if you try this, see what nan it trained, so it will always return nan is not a number. I hope you are understanding this. Now we'll jump into coding. So first we will create our stream on our staff list. We'll create our stream method. After that we need to convert our values to double because the average will be in double. Method reference get salary. Then we need to use inbuilt method to calculate the average of the salary. Then we need to check our else statement. Once we have completed our stream, we need to assign it to a double. Now we are going to print it. As you can see that the staff salary is printed and it is printing in double with a decimal. So we have written this stream using method reference. Now in some scenario, interviewer can ask, or maybe interviewer have written this statement and they will ask you to use lambda expression to solve this problem rather than using method reference. Method reference is one step advanced concept comparing to lambda expression. So I will be showing you the difference, that how we can do the same thing using lambda expression. So it will be the same thing. MapToDouble. I think first we need to symbol is, then map to, and then it's very simple. Lambda expression, simple. Once we have done this, we will run our code and see the desired output. And as you can see, our output remains the same. But if you can convert lambda expression into a method reference, then you should go for that option. This is just for knowledge purpose. Interviewer do ask these type of question. Usually wherever you are writing a lambda expression, they will do ask about lambda expression to method reference and method reference to lambda expression. Okay, now there is, as per my previous example, you will see something different in here. And if you could see that where is the salary, and I'm using this get salary, okay, which is defined in my staff object, but my static list is coming from here, whereas Elon Musk and Elon Musk salary is a constant. Now, as in all my previous videos, in this video you are learning something different. I don't want to make video long, so that I'll quite keep it short. I'll definitely create videos on design pattern and how in an industry we used to write a code. And if suppose these values are coming from database, coming from queue, coming from property file, coming from secrets, so there are a lot of things to be covered, but for now just consider. So it's a fancy thing. So usually we hard code value here. So how we do it, in every YouTube video you see that people hard code value here like that or like that. They just hard code it. No one tells you about that, how these things work. So here what I've done is I've defined this value in a different class file, and I'm reading those, and all these values are defined in a different class file, and I'm reading those values here. You could see how this looks so beautiful. I hope you like this thing, and lot more things will come in future. Click like button and subscribe button if you're liking my videos. Thank you.